Hey, Errol. How you doing, brother? Yoan. Hey, brother. How you doing? Yeah, that's it exactly. We're in the quarantine stream. It is. I think it's definitely more stable. It doesn't flip over. Well, it doesn't flip over at all. So it's very stable. I've got the chain tires on it, and I think I'm going to try the all-terrain tires. The chains are only good on iced pavement. They're no good in the snow or mud. So next time we get back to the garage, we'll go with the all-terrain tires and see if those work better. Yeah, this isn't my favorite truck in real life, but it seems pretty OP in game, so we'll go with it. Yep, this is Northport. It's the only part of Alaska I've been to yet. Still going the right way? Yep. Yeah, you see this thing just struggles in deep snow with the chain tires. I think all-terrain tires or even mud tires is going to be where it's at, because these aren't... This ain't happening. This is no good. And we got no trees. All right. Well, we'll just creep our way through here. Now. There we go. Yeah, we're not using these tires anymore. No, I think because the missions are in different areas, we were mostly there was like mud and hills in Michigan and swamp, and up here it's a lot of really steep grades and snow. And there's new cargoes here too. I found a trailer down at the port that it's the biggest trailer I've seen so far. So no, for me it's not repetitive at all yet. It still feels very fresh. But you didn't like the all-terrain? Okay. We'll have to find out what the best tire is. Because this is, yeah, what we're doing right now, this is no good. I also think there's a really good balance of upgrades and trucks. And they do seem to be incrementally getting better. So I do feel like it's got a bit of the RPG aspect to it, where you're trying to loot up. You know, loot up your character, build your character, find your weapons, find your crystals. You know how that goes. But it's balanced really nicely, where you never felt like you were struggling with the trucks early game, but you can definitely feel like the trucks are getting stronger as you get into mid game. Yeah, this is... I like slow, methodical gameplay, but even for me, this is a little too slow. Come on, Hummer. There we go. A little grip. There we go. Oh, finally. Mo better. Mo better. Here we go. Yeah, we'll swap these tires out as soon as possible. The thing about that great big trailer down at the port is it doesn't show up for any jobs yet. And I thought I got close enough to it to identify it, but I guess not. Because it, like when we look at the map, when we go down to the port, like you'll be able to see it on the map. This is it right here. It's a giant trailer, but I didn't get close enough to it to open it up. And when you go to the jobs over here, I haven't come across anything yet that requires this. So I think we'll get to it in time. But for now, it's just a very, very big, intriguing trailer. I'm curious to see what we're supposed to do with it. We do have the big snorkel, so we should be okay through here. And we've got, I want to say 80 liters of fuel extra, so we'll be okay there as well. Hopefully, fingers crossed. No zoom. No zooming. I mean, we still got a little bit of momentum. I would prefer more momentum. Yeah. Yep, that's the 5-slot trailer yelling. I mean, the thing doesn't look that big, but that's the one that requires the 5X trailer. Yep. The trailer down at the port right now, you know, it's not far from the garage. So what we'll do is I'll head back down that way at some point, and we'll drive past it and see if we can discover that thing. Even if we can't discover it, we can at least look at it and just take a gander at how big it is. Oh, these tires. I've learned my lesson. Chains are only for pavement. There we go. Finally. All right. This is getting a little tedious, I have to say. So we had to do power lines. Yeah, I think something about power lines. Last episode we had to discover 4 power pylons, and one of them is right next to this service center up here. And I'm curious if we left our tracks in the snow. If we did, we're just going to follow them right back up, because up on top there was a service trailer that we're supposed to recover. That's it behind us there up on the hill. But we're going to head back behind this facility here and see if our tracks are still in the snow. If they are, that's going to help us out tremendously. We're going right up there, where the magnifying glass is. About right through there. Yep, I can see it. Alright, whoa, camera. Yeah, I think it is. It's different. I mean, we've got the chain tires on right now, and we're not really making a whole lot of progress. We gotta maybe try the all-terrain tires or something. But it does seem a lot slower, and a lot, I don't know. You have to be more methodical. We haven't done anything big yet. We've just done stuff with the scout car. So I don't know what it's going to be like to have one of the big trucks out in this snow. Yeah, these tires have to go. No good. Alright, this will help. Yeah, this will be our last, unless we pass something on the way back and just do it on the way. I think the smart play would be to head back and swap these tires out. Oh my goodness, yeah, this is no good. Alright, so we got that. See if we can get as turned around as possible here, and we'll head back straight down our own tracks. If that's possible. Alright, so we need this right to there. Here we go. Yeah, nothing. Nothing, sir. This is going to be very tedious on the way down. I think we just need to just go a little bit at a time. Yeah, not working. Oh my goodness. All right. Nothing to be done about it. We just need to get done. There we go. Once we got weight on our side. Now, as long as this thing doesn't roll and tumble into the trees, we might be okay. Maybe. thing is, it's just going right there. So fortunately, we don't have to pull it very far. Oh yeah, this is no good. Yeah, that's it. Okay, well, we'll just move up a little bit. And then pull this thing a little bit and move up a little bit. Yeah, I think that's about right. I rolled 3 trucks. I just kept sending trucks in to rescue. Like, I'd send one in to rescue the one I just rolled, and rolled the next one and the one after that. That was probably about 2 hours. That was my fear, is that I would get this thing caught on a tree and have to try to yank it sideways. Can't tell if it's caught in the branches or not. Let's try this. That's mo better. Where's this thing go? Oh, it's going to the next one down. Okay. I thought it was going somewhere in here. So we'll go here and here. Before we do that, let's refuel. And we'll use the roof first. Get the weight down lower. Okay. Whoa, sir. You're coming with me, sir. Yeah, I recovered a few times. Oh, probably the first 5 hours, 6 hours that I was playing the game, just as I was kind of learning it and figuring things out. And then I realized, I mean, you have to teleport. But as often as possible, I do want to, now what? Now where do we go? As often as possible, I do want to manually pull the trucks out. You think they're going to put a hardcore mode in one of the future patches? Yeah, this was poorly planned, but we'll know for next time. Oh my goodness, I can't take it. What do we want to do here? We can go a little further. There we are. Yeah, manual gears would be great. You playing on a wheel or a gamepad? Interesting. What's it like moving around, like to try to look around and using the map? Is it easy to do or a pain in the ass? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I use my mouse for some stuff. I just have muscle memory from gamepad for, I don't know, how many years of gaming. And I feel like if it's the first thing that I use when I play a game, it's not that I'm stuck with it. It's like you form the muscle memory so quickly for a new game. What? FS19. Okay. What rotation do you have on your wheel? Can you really spin it side to side? $1080. Okay. I've never tried it for Farm Sim because of the walking around. And for some reason, I've never tried it with Truck Sim. I think it's because my wheel is so small. It just doesn't feel like a truck wheel, and it's set up dead vertical like a race car wheel, rather than a little bit more toward horizontal like a truck wheel is. It just feels, just for me personally, it just feels weird. Oh my goodness. It's going to take us forever to get this last 600 feet. We're getting there. Little at a time, we're getting there. Okay. Nice, nice. I've seen some people that have their motor mounted almost vertically for Truck Sim, and then they have a great big, like, tractor trailer style wheel on it. All right. Done. Let's get back to the garage and get these wheels swapped out. This is no good. So we're gonna go, we can stop for fuel here, and then we'll go here. And right here. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, Peyton, it's definitely worth it. Definitely. It's one of the best games I've played this year. It's an absolute slam dunk. Yeah, definitely get it. It's a download from the Epic Game Store. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for stopping by. No, I don't, brother. I'm not on Humble Bundle or anything. Not yet. We're getting there. I appreciate that. Yeah, just stopping by is all I could ask for. So anybody that checks out a video or checks out a live stream, that you're already doing, you're really doing a lot, and I do appreciate it. Alright, so let's get these tires swapped out first. Ugh. Those are the worst. Let me see. So off-road. It's pretty chunky. And then that one, MS is mud and snow. Let's try that. All right. So that's one. we've got the Pacific over here. I kind of want to take the Freightliner because it's not as long. So let's hop back in the garage here. And we're going to get into the Freightliner. Yeah. Here we go. All right, and then our job is curtain side trailer to the polar base. I guess we'll just do these in order. So if we go back up here and then just go up the river a little ways, I guess right up here, like right up here. Okay, see if that's how we get to it. There we go. And we will pass that fuel stop so we can top off on the way up there. Beautiful. The diff lock for the Hummer is right here. Right there. You got it? Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I made a mistake. I found a couple upgrades that don't show up when you go to the towers, right? So I knew there were some hidden upgrades, and I made the mistake of going to a Reddit just to confirm that there were more of them, and the first thing that I saw was a map, and I kind of didn't want to see it, but once I had seen it, it was like, can't be unseen. And I figured, well, hell, I'll just, you know. Now, I'm not going to use that, like, for the rest of Alaska. I'm not going to start with that. I want to go to the areas and explore them. And then after we're done doing all our exploring, after we have all the towers, after, you know, after we've sort of exhausted that area, then I'll take a look at the map. But I kind of unintentionally glanced at it for Northport and saw where that one was. Had I not seen that map, I don't think I ever would have found it. I know some of them are hidden in ways that you sort of see them as you pass them, but I don't think there's any way I ever would have spotted that one. The only thing that's a little dicey about this truck is it is kind of fragile, and we have no repair points on us. We got no spare tire. Hey, Chair, how you doing, brother? Yeah, no worries. We just got started. Yeah, no worries. All right, so let's top off here. Yeah, exactly. We discovered that yesterday. Because I know there's one down by the drill site on Black River, and it just kind of got me thinking that, like, even after you discover all the towers, there are still some areas that are, like, kind of obviously dark. They're sort of, I don't know, like, suggesting that you get out there and explore a little bit. So we did that in a couple places yesterday, and sure enough, we found, we found one vehicle and one upgrade, so that was the confirmation that they are definitely hiding stuff around the map. Did we just miss our turn? We did! Alright, let's just back up to it. We got plenty of fuel, so that's a good thing. And the fuel stop is, like, really just right across the highway. So if for some reason we do exhaust our fuel trying to pluck this thing out, we can always just pause for a minute, run back over, get some fuel, and then come back to work. Alright, there's our trailer. And it looks like there's a bit of a trail right up here. Maybe. Right back here. Maybe. I don't know. It's absolutely a tie. They're both so different. I would not have thought that a developer could get this many different kinds of feelings, is that the right word? Out of mud and snow. Like, it just has, like, the different types of mud have such a unique feeling, each of them, and the snow does as well. It's amazing. Yeah, getting stuck. Now, there is a fuel stop on Drummond Island, but Lake Island, getting stuck out there is rotten because there's no way to get a vehicle to it quickly from anywhere. Alright, and I think we've got a super long, powerful winch on this. I don't really want... Yeah. Oh, beautiful. I don't really want to go any further out than that. So let's bring this over to us a little bit, and we'll start making our way backwards and get out of here. Yeah, I didn't even think about fuel trailers when I first started playing. I was only ever looking for fuel stops or bringing fuel with me. And once I realized you could refuel from trailers that you find in the environment, or even pick one up, I think on, I can't remember the map. Might be Island Lake. I found a scout vehicle trailer full of fuel and just hooked it up and kept it and drove around with it. So yeah, once I added that puzzle piece, it made my life a lot easier. I think I'm a little too far back now. Yeah. All right. So we're still hauling this thing. And it does look like it wants to tip when we pull it up onto this ice. So we may end up dragging it out sideways. Or it'll just stop altogether. All right. Let's see if we can get this any... Sir? Sir? Alright, now I think I want to get turned around. Like so. close enough? It is beautiful. The way that they set these tasks up, they're all so devious. They're all so well designed. Just all the trees, everything. The way that things snag and get caught. It's so well designed. All right. I don't want to get into deep water here. I think I may already have. Let us extricate ourselves and try again. All right. Yeah, I think I pulled that just a little too close to the ice, and now it is welded in there. All right. Every time I go in this deep water, I am... Could we do this? Maybe this is the technique. Far away, all right. Could this be it? Is this our trick? All right, here we go. All right. Halfway there. I would prefer, I think, if this thing was not connected to us very firmly. I feel like if it's going to roll, right, let it roll away from us. Sir, that is really dicey. We need to go over here, but this tree is going to snap. Yeah. Alright, that was easy. Where's it going? Where are we supposed to take it? What was this one called? Abandoned Supplies. We're going to take it to the polar base. So we go here, then here, here, and here. Okay. That is over this way, is it not? Yep. We haven't taken any damage yet. Well, just a tiny little bit. I think if we can refuel out here, we can just move on to the next job. No need to go back to the garage. RK Farming, how you doing, brother? Welcome. Favorite truck so far? I think it might be this Freightliner. I really do like this truck. It is fragile, and it doesn't carry any extra fuel or repair parts, but I just really like it for some reason. Done. All right, where are we going now? If we go back and get fuel, we can't do that one yet. That one requires a crane. That's a truck with a crane. That's a truck with a crane. Oil tank delivery, fuel carrier trailer. So to get this, okay, perfect. So we'll go back here, past the fuel stop. We'll fuel up there. We'll come pick this thing up, and then we'll take it back and deliver it. And that will be all the tasks that we can do. We did all the scout tasks. Now we've done all the, I don't know, rescue tasks. And then all that will be left is stuff that requires the crane. Hey, has anybody done Cousin Cletus on Drummond Island? Has anybody done that job yet? Okay. I tried it with we had a white Western Star out there with the little yellow crane and a sideboard body on it. But the pallets that you're supposed to grab, the oil barrels that you're supposed to grab, are so far from the truck. I think you might have to use the big red crane and have a second truck to put them on. Because I can't see a way that you could ever get those back up to the road or the trail or whatever. I don't see a way that you could do it with the little yellow crane. Just curious if anybody had completed that yet. Did we just make a wrong turn? No, we're good. Yeah, I don't understand why when you deploy the crane, it jumps around that way. I feel like they could have a little cutscene in there and not have that. You know what I'm talking about. As soon as you hit activate crane, the camera goes crazy for a second. I could do without that. I like Drummond. I like a lot of the trails have narrow passages on them, and you really have to kind of scrape the truck through. Oh, you know what? Earlier I said there's a garage on Drummond Island. There's no garage. There is a fuel stop, but it's not a garage. I understand what you're saying now. Okay, I got you. Alright, so from here, we're gonna go, oh, right here. Okay. So, right here. Oil tank delivery. Where do we pick it up? Start tracking. Pick it up right there. Right there. Okay. Alright, let's see what we get down here. That last one was, it kept getting snagged on the edge of the ice, but that wasn't too bad to get that last one out. This one looks not bad at all. Okay. We're taking this right back there. Okay. Is that close enough? That is close enough. Beautiful. That was easy. Here we go. It is. And I'm finding the chain tires seem to work better on pavement. They don't really work well in deep snow. That's why we were really struggling in the Hummer. So I don't know if mud and snow tires are the best bet, or all-terrain, or if it's going to be just like a case-by-case thing, and you need to put on specific tires for specific jobs. Done. Let's go ahead and fill up here. We don't need to, but why not? Doesn't cost us anything. It's been up and down. It's very frustrating. I don't know if it's heat related. I got a liquid cooler on my processor, and it keeps everything really cool all the time, but I do have a game running on ultra settings plus OBS pushing out at 1080p 60. I don't know if that's just more load than my processor likes, and it is heat related, or if maybe the game needs to be optimized, or if it's a setting. I don't know. Up and down always makes me uncomfortable. Like, even when things are bad, then at least they're bad and we know they're bad. But when it's up and down, it just always makes me feel like something's, I don't know, something needs to be locked down. Figure out what the problem is. Yeah, I'll take a look. I record telemetry with MSI Afterburner, so I can take a look at my telemetry for the past few hours and see if we have any heat spikes. All right, we've got, the Hummer is out, I think. I'm gonna go down to the port just quickly. We did drive up right next to that great big trailer yesterday, but I feel like if we get another maybe 10 feet closer, we'll discover it and see what job that's for, because right now it's just down there. I don't know when we're going to use it or what we're going to use it for. Yeah, you got it. I'll let you know. But I feel like we just need more information about that trailer. So we're going to head down there and see if we can discover that. Yeah, no problem, Peyton. Hey, let me know what you think of it. You can jump on the Discord or whatever, but I'm curious. Everybody that I know that's played it so far has liked it, so I'd be curious to get your feedback as well. It's a great game. It really is. I think it's a combination of like Truck Simulator, Farm Sim, and Dirt Rally 2.0. Oh! This is why we can't have nice things. Alright. I'm just gonna park this up right here. And there it is. think the quickest way to do this is just to go right over the top. So we'll go right here. Is that the quickest? Or is this? Maybe this is. Let's go here. Here and right here. All right. So we're going to see how the mud and snow tires are on ice and also on mud and snow. I mean, you would think, but who knows? All right. Ice grip test number 1. Beginning now. I mean, they're not bad on ice. If they're better on snow than the chain tires were, this is the way to go. Maybe not. We're spinning a little bit now. If you go to any video on my channel, it'll be in the description. It's not on the live stream videos because I have been forgetting to put it on there. I just realized that. But if you go to any other video but a live stream, it'll be down in the description. Cheers, Peyton. I'll look for you, brother. Wait, we did this before, didn't we? Yeah, this was not good before. We need to stay over by the trees. All right. And Sherry, you did see we got lifted, right? And we got diff lock. Those were 2 of the hidden upgrades. So we got this thing lifted and put it on 39s, and we have diff lock as well. Yeah. I can't get to a laptop right now to adjust those settings. I might be able to do that in settings when I'm done recording or when I'm done with the stream. I'll sort it out. Has what improved any? The Hummer? I like the stability compared to the Con, but that's about it. I feel like the Con is a lot grippier and a lot more mobile. But the Hummer's less frustrating because it doesn't roll over somewhat spontaneously. Forgot about this. On the way down to the port, I forgot you have to go through this area. All right, that's done. Yeah, I'm thinking these tires are better in mud and snow than the chain tires are. I think this is some of the softest mud I've been in yet in the game. You just absolutely sink in it. So last time we came through here, we did take the detour around that little loop. Let's stick to the main road here and see what they're detouring us around, like see how bad it gets up here. Because when we take that trailer out, that big trailer, I imagine we'll have to go through this way, unless for some reason you're required to go through the detour because of whatever is up here. That would be unkind. Not unexpected, but oh my goodness. I mean, this looks okay. Oh, okay. So bringing that trailer, if we were to bring that trailer like right through here, I could easily see that rolling. Because we're just about to roll right now. Okay, so detour is the way to go. Good to know. Now we won't be trying to back that thing up. Nice big rock there, buried in the snow. Alright, brother. I promise it's in the description for the last Train Sim World video that I posted yesterday. All right, brother. Now, the terrible thing is going to be if we get down here next to this trailer and it does not allow us to discover it or give it a name or anything, and this was a wasted trip. Not entirely wasted, because we did check out the road a little bit, but I guess we would have seen that on the way in either way. Alright. Even though it's a game where you just drive around in the mud and snow, sometimes when I drive around in the mud and snow, I feel like I've wasted my time. What was I doing driving in the mud and snow when I could have been driving in the mud and snow? Alright, let's see if we can discover this thing. We cannot. Alright. Yeah, no worries. Alright, let's... we can just leave this thing here. I don't think we're going to need it for any other jobs. So we can just park this thing down here for now. And head back to the garage. Right. So we go here. And here. We go here. It says we need a truck with a crane. So that is going to be the Paystar? The Royale with cheese. Let's try this one. I haven't used this truck yet. So we need the loading crane. And we need, let's go flatbed. Let's try this thing. All right. We good? Do we have everything else we need? Can't lift that. Got the big motor in it. Yep. Oh. We want to swap these out to off-road. I don't like the look of that. That's not the kind of power we need. Let's go Paystar. And we'll go back here. Flatbed. Okay, so we're good there. Off-road. Yep. Go with those. Have to be. I'm an American. Quentin Tarantino's the closest we ever got to a real live European director. We got all this. That. Can't lift that yet. Big tires. All good there. All good there. Okay. Let's see what we can get done here. All right. What was the job? I forgot already. Fortunately, they keep a list for me. The Lost Tube. Truck with crane is recommended. Large pipe. And we were supposed to pick it up and deliver it right there. Let's do that one later. Bags on ice. 4 bags of cement. Containers in the river. Let's try this, because we'll just go right down the road to do it. Alright. We can just... Oh no, we pick them up here. Okay. So we come out here in the woods. Oh, fantastic. Fortunately, it's close. So we go there, and then we go there. All right. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Then that happened. Sir? Sir? All right. All right. I think maybe the big trucks need chain tires. Yeah, absolutely no grip at all with the off-road tires on ice. The Hummer was doing okay, but yeah. You saw nothing. I wasn't even here. I had no part in that. All right. All right. Oh, that's right. You can do that. You can't use the winch when the power is off, but you can use the crane. Where are you at with that? You think they need to nerf that? Oh, I'm sorry. That was Peyton asking that. Yeah, when the trucks are rolled over, sometimes the accessories turn off. You can't use the winch or the crane. There's an autonomous winch you can get for the smaller trucks, but I don't think you can get one for the big trucks. So let's just drive very carefully on these inadequate tires. Make our way down here. Yep, that's a good call. I mean, they're really good in the snow. Just, I was not expecting that on the ice. Zero grip. How far out in the river are these things? Sir. And we've got, yeah, we got a snorkel on this thing. All right. Now, can you pick one of these up with this crane? I suppose we're about to find out. Yes, you can. All right. You know, I haven't been. This is my least favorite part of the game. And I don't even know if this, if we can secure this thing to the flatbed. Guess we'll find that out too. Alright. We about good here? Alright. So now... Yep, it will strap it down. Okay, cool. So now we gotta back this thing out. Carefully. Oh, okay. Yep, that's a technique. And, do we want to back through the trees? I think rather than try to three-point turn in deep snow, I'm going to try to back through here. What was I going to do? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, That's a way to do it. I don't know if that's the way to do it. Where do we take this thing now? To the port, but not that port. Moment. This port. Okay, so it's just straight down the road. Have a coffee. I do have a coffee. I have an iced coffee. Still counts. Oh. Is it? It's just all the way around. We stay straight on this road all the way around. Yeah, no turns. Okay. No, no. No, 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 no. I was driving this thing like a two-door Honda there, because I completely forgot we got the bad tires on it. And I just about rolled it. Yeah, I'm curious all the different ways there are to play this game. How many people just have like no plan at all? They just hop in and whoa. They just hop in and do whatever they feel like doing that day. I mean, I guess some stuff you have to do in order, like getting the bridges open. But other than that, you can just do whatever you want. I don't know how many people play it end to end and how many people sort of chip away at it from different angles. Yeah, yeah, I feel you. I mean, when I'm like making a plan to go back and gather up all the lost trailers, because they're just bugging me. Yeah. I gotta have a plan when things go all, I don't know, haphazard. All right. That's one. And we got plenty of fuel. Okay. Paystar is still the meta truck. It is. And I feel like it's also the one that you can upgrade the most, the earliest. Because looking at the Royale, we couldn't put a lift on it, so we couldn't put the big wheels on it. I just feel like this is still the meta truck. I don't know if that'll carry all the way through Russia, or even all the way through the rest of Alaska, but at the moment, it certainly still feels like it. Drifting. This is going to sound ridiculous, but I feel like there are some areas of ice on the road that are more slippery than others. And they just kind of catch you out. It could be the angle, it could be the speed I'm carrying, but it just feels like trickery. It feels like the developer's having a laugh. Like right there. Yeah, maybe. And the game does keep you on your toes. The side hill stuff, I don't know if I'll ever get used to that. Where's my turn? Oh, it's right here. The side hill stuff is the worst. At least I know to anticipate it now. Like PTSD. Like I stepped on too many IEDs and now I watch where I put my feet. But it's just crazy how easy it is to roll the truck. All right. So how about I back in? And then we can load up and pull out front words. Maybe. I don't know if there's any advantage to any of this. I just feel like backing in empty is going to be easier than backing out loaded. The ATOV. Is it ATOV or ATOV? Alright, now this one's a different story. It's all sideways. Alright, so we go here, anchors out. I still don't know if these anchors even do anything. Crane mode. Yeah, I would really like to see the ability to pay out line on the winch, because I do use it for that to keep from tipping. But I'd like a little bit more like fine control over it in and out. All right, so we are hooked up. Beautiful. We put this away. Put that away. Here we go. Oh, and Chair, for those power pylons yesterday, I had to go up and get that service trailer that was up there. I passed it, and I didn't grab it yesterday, so I found the job that corresponds to it. And I guess there is kind of a logical route between the power pylons. I just didn't find it yesterday. I was a little bit tired and was just being kind of lazy and rolled my way around there. But I think there is, if you start with that service trailer. Oh, sir, take your hands off me. I think if you start with the one where the service trailer is, you can sort of spot a route to the next one. I was just too lazy to do it. But as thoughtfully put together as the game is, it didn't make sense to me that they would just have a task where you're supposed to roll down a mountainside. That seemed, you know, not in the spirit of the game. All right. Beautiful. So we get this one delivered. We don't have fuel. I don't think there's any fuel down here. There may be some. There may be a trailer that we can find. But I think there's that job with the pipe. I don't know if we can put it onto this flatbed, though, or if we need a bigger bigger trailer for it. I've seen pipe, but it's like really big. It's like, I don't know, like tractor trailer length. So we'll go take a look at that pipe job. I mean, if we can put it on this trailer or on this truck, we will. If we need a bigger truck, we'll just go back and get the Freightliner or whatever. Note to self, don't drive it like a two-door Honda. Yeah, like right there. You see the difference in color? Like back here, it's a little almost matte, like satin, and then down here it's gloss. I swear, man, there are areas of ice that are slipperier than others. Oh, Saber Interactive. Beautiful. All right. You know, I spell a lot of things wrong, but I am the world's fastest two-finger typist, so, you know, there's trade-offs. Can't have everything. So if we get, I got 2 more. Oh. If we get 2 more done, we've got the pipe job. Hey, you know what? Sometimes that's all you need. Hey. All right. What did we say? We had 2 more left. We had 1 more left. We had the pipe job and 1 other. We had the we got the concrete bags. Let's do the pipe first because it's closer. No, it's not. It's not even almost closer. But we will go past fuel. So if we go here, right? We go right here, and then right here, and right here. Then, God, how do we get to it? Well, then the other one is closer. So we'll get fuel, and then we'll come back here. Right? And here. And here. Alright, so we're going to stop tracking that one. We're going to start tracking this one. Oh. I don't think we've discovered that yet. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Ah, that's why. Okay. Truck with crane is recommended. Huh. Unknown. Unknown. And if they leave it open-ended, you can always just scale up later. Right? Like make it 50 for now, but then 60 later, 70 later, whatever. I don't know if the game's been out long enough for anybody to have max level. Well, no, I take that back, because you know some fool's been playing it 24 hours a day for the past week and a half. And then I guess just up here. Alright. Alright, let's just head out there and hope for the best. You know what? That's a very accurate technique. 60 words per minute. That's a recipe for disaster. Slow and steady. Methodical. 1 letter at a time. No mistakes. And we've got... Yeah, I think we got enough fuel to get... Alright. I think we got enough fuel to get there. So the way the channel came about is I was traveling a lot several years ago. Like a lot. Like almost continuously on the road. And I was gaming on a laptop. And we were trying to figure out, would it be possible to have a gaming channel where we were recording like solid quality videos, 1080p 60, good sound, with a completely portable rig. So we just went with that. and it's stuck even though now I'm on a tower and I've got a giant monitor and a laptop on either side of it on a very crowded desk, so I am in no way portable now, but at the time it fit. Oh, there's those FPS drops again. Oof. That stings. "35 FPS. Come on now. I don't know why that's happening. I think it has something to do with OBS. Ah. No, no real pickup there yet. I mean, maybe a little bit. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, I don't think there are that many hotspots on the map. Like, there's no way... Again, as well put together as the game is, I can't see the developers shipping it with that many hotspots. Like, maybe every now and then a long view or something. Some crazy... Yeah. Some crazy LOD. But... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, unless it is heat-related and it drops down till my fans kick in. Hang on, let me stick my hand over the toaster and see how we're doing. No. It's... We're barely even blowing any heat at all off the radiators, so... I don't think it's heat-related. God, I hope it's not. Alright. Down here now. And then up this little road. Alright. Well, that means we can turn the lights back on, which is nice. I can maintain FPS. The only requirement is that I drive in the dark. So if this job does require, like if these are the big pipes, then we're going to need to drive the Paystar back to the garage, put the big red crane on it, drive it back to the job site, teleport to the garage, get in the Freightliner and buy a 4-slot trailer, and then haul that thing through the woods. Ooh. Alright. I feel like it is getting more involved. And that job, what's it called? Cousin Cletus on Drummond Island. If that requires 2 trucks as well, then I'm really curious what the jobs are going to look like in Russia, and if they're just going to continue getting more and more involved. I mean, could there ever be a 3-truck job? I don't know. Alright. Little side hill right there. I see you. I see you, side hill. Yeah, I mean, good developers have a room full of systems with everything from, like, 10-year-old economy cards all the way up to, like, twin RTX 2080 on SLI and, you know, the whole deal. And ideally, a game should be playable on anything, but it's probably only going to look good on something that's less than maybe 2 years old. And I agree with that. I think anything less than that it's unfair to gamers that have spent, you know, 10 grand on a system, and you buy a game for $100 and see that it's been totally potatoed so that anybody can run it on their system. I mean, I think anybody should be able to run a game on minimum settings. I think that's fair as well, but if you've put that money into a system, I feel like games really need to make the most of your investment and give you some eye candy. Just don't price out people that don't want to make that kind of investment in a system. Now what? I feel like we don't want to come back through this way. Oh dear. This guy just hates trees. Sir? Give me something good. Give me one tree. How about this one over here? Ooh, how about this one over here? Yeah, I like this tree. So here's my free firewood story. I used to live in Mammoth Lakes, California, up in the mountains, ski resort town. And we had a windstorm come through. So like anytime, you can get a permit and go out and bring in dead wood, basically. So it's a way that people get free firewood, because there's a lot of ski bums in those towns that have like no money. They pour all their money into skiing. So it's a way to get firewood for free, and it's also a way to keep the woods kind of cleaned out and get the dead wood out and reduce fire risk and that sort of thing. So you can get like a permit for a certain number of trees that equal a certain amount of firewood. So we had a windstorm come through, and they recorded a gust coming over the top of Mammoth Mountain at 199 miles an hour, which was the highest the gauge could record. So they have no idea how bad it was, but it knocked down thousands of trees in that area. And you could get so many firewood permits because they wanted to do their best to get people out into the woods to clean everything up. People were cutting like cords of firewood, making yourself a supply for years. But yeah, that's and I don't even know what it's called. It was just the Mammoth windstorm. But if you Google it, it was insane. We were down in town and it was scary. I can't imagine how bad it was up on top of the mountain. Alright, this is, what does this say? Water River Road. I feel like we don't want to go back out this way. We didn't roll, but that was a little... Oh. What? What kind of madness is this? Alright. Not terrible. That's our log. Okay, that's not that big. But I still don't think we can fit it on here. No, we're gonna need to go get a big truck. Let's see if we can even lift it. Alright. Anchors. Crane mode. One of our anchors is like off into space. I think we need the big red crane for this. Yeah, this is how I flipped the White Western on that Cousin Cletus job. All right, we're gonna give it a try. Oh, it's just, I don't know if that's meant to be like pulling hydraulic pressure out, but it's not. Yeah, it won't. Whoa. All right, let's try this. So we're gonna lift this. All right. And then bring this in a little bit. And now see if we can cable in. So I'm going to put this on the road. And we need a bigger truck. Well, hang on now. What if, let's do this. Let's just lower this down. Get the Freightliner. All right. There's the trailer store. We want 4 slot. Flatbed. Gooseneck. Let's go with this one. All right. I don't know if that pipe fits on a 4 or if we need a 5 for it, but I went with the 4. We'll hope for the best. Now we're gonna find this place again. And it is, where is it? It's here. So if we go, I guess that's the best way, just the same way that we got there the first time. So we go here. Here, top off here. And then just pull up here. All right. There's a great big Caterpillar tractor that I think we're going to discover on the next map. That it looks like the front of a grader. Reminds me of the K700 from MudRunner. You talking about 4.8 PC? That is a great screen name. Yeah, they nerfed a couple things. You can't put a 2-slot trailer on a 2-slot truck anymore. Oh, really? Stand by. Moment, please. I don't know how we're gonna get this thing back there. I'm nervous. I'll be real with you. I'm very, very nervous. I'm also curious what the physics in this game is doing with our pay star that we left over there with a pipe dangling in the air. You know, sometimes when you pull up next to a vehicle, it's like you're surprising it. Just by pulling up next to it, you can see it kind of jump. I'm wondering if we pull up next to our pay star, it's going to jump and like tip over backwards into the river. That'd be fantastic. All right. All about that optimism. Here we go. Oh, just some little stuff. Depending on when you got it, if you got it after 4.7, I think that's when they took care of the bulk of the stuff that needed to be fixed. So it may have been little stuff that only like day one players were really upset about. Not upset, but you know what I mean. Like they were the only ones that really had to deal with it. This reminds me of the driveway to the farm. Yep. Trees. Give me trees. Give me trees to rip down. Like that one. Oof. All right. I'm wondering that myself. I don't know if Russia is going to be a mix of like the worst mud from Michigan and the worst snow from Alaska, or if Alaska is the only snow we're going to get. Yeah, PC, I'm going to keep it going. Man, something about that map, it is just, it's like it's infected my soul with happiness. I can't even describe it, man. It's just, and we've only ever played the center part of it. There's still all the stuff out on the corners. I have no plans to move away from that map. Hey, Farboy, how you doing? Are we still going the right way? Yeah, we are. Okay. Is it this way? Is it this way? It's this way. Ugh. If this is the wrong trailer for that pipe, I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm gonna react to that. I might have to karate kick all my stuffed animals or something. This is just... Oof. I don't understand. Is he gonna do another one? Oh, I got you. Yeah, I've heard that he might. Let's fold this up. Is that about right? Right there. All right. I do not. I've spoken to him a couple times on his Discord, but I don't know him. This is concerning. We've got no dot. Sir? That's not good. Okay, so if we go over here... Huh. So let's try this. Where's the starting point for this job? What's it called? Lost tube. I feel like we need to reset this, but I don't know where the job is. You know what I mean? Because it's not giving us... Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, we just had to select it. Whew. Oh, that was... I had a lot of emotional involvement in the game at that moment. Tremendous amount. Okay, this is better. Oh man, not the winch. What? Sir? Give me the crane, man. The crane. There we go. Man, this is nerve-wracking. I'm telling you what. I just want... Alright. Are we good? I think we're good. Whew. All right. I've been breathing for a minute. All right, and then we go here. Oh, what was that? What? What? Sir? All right. Oh, I thought it had bugged out through the trailer. All right, a little bit of coffee. Lights on, brakes off. Here we go. I mean, that's a little artistic license. We did put it firmly in the center of the trailer. It wasn't hanging off the side or anything. And then we did pack it. We just kind of skipped a step in the middle where it fell through the floor. Now can we... Oh, that's where we deliver it. No, we deliver it back here. Oh, no. Oh, no. We gotta back this thing up. All right. Work it. Yeah, you know what? We can do a little 3-point turn ski here. Yeah, that's smarter. All right. Going right there. Okay. All right. Moment, please. Hang on for just a second. I don't know what that was, but it was not working for me on any level. Alright, done. Now, for this last one, we got 4 concrete bags, right? So if we come out of here in the Paystar, right? Back to here, here, and here, we get fuel here, right? And then we come over here. It says there are 4 bags of cement. We've got a 4-slot trailer. Does that make sense? So rather than putting 2 and 2 on the flatbed and making 2 trips, why don't we just take this over? All right, so we're gonna park this up. Lights off, engine off. We're gonna hop in the Paystar. I like the playstyle on British maps compared to German maps and Polish maps, and that's really all there is. There've not been that many good American maps. Like, really, Lone Oak is the only one that I know of that actually looks like any part of America that I've ever been in. So I just kind of gravitated to that. I also spent half my childhood in the UK, so I got kind of a soft spot. But yeah, I just prefer them. I like smaller, tighter maps, and just the landscape and the scenery and everything. British maps, I don't know. They feel they got like a warmth to them. German maps are always big and kind of industrial with great big rectangular fields. They're not bad. It's just a different style. Different style of map making. Yeah, this is going to be a little tight to get all the way to the fuel stop. If we run out, we'll bring the Pacific over. Sir. There you go. That's better. We can't have a catastrophe this late in the stream. Pulling this thing out of the driveway and immediately wadding it up on ice that was our mistake for the night. We gotta end it on a high note. the right way? Is this how we got up here? No, it's not. What? What? How did we end up here? I have no idea. Alright, well. We're almost at the road. This didn't look familiar, and I could not figure out how we got that 4-slot trailer up here. It was a bit of a mystery. Alright, it's all making sense now. Alright, yeah, we'll make it to the fuel stop. It'll be a little tight, but we'll make it. Yeah. Yeah, it's like some kind of shenanigans. Tomfoolery, perhaps. I don't know, something's going on. I don't feel good about it. Alright, we did make it to the fuel stop. Did we not? Did we? Yeah, that's it. Yep. Oh, I had a LOD moment there. Alright. So we'll fuel this up. We'll take this up to... We'll take this up to the concrete bags, and then we'll bring up the 4-slot trailer. Dispatch better. God, that's a jump from SnowRunner to Destiny. Yeah, I mean, I got it about a week after it came out, so I think I've been on 4.7 or 4.8 now, and I guess I'll be on 4.9 when I turn this off. But I haven't really noticed any problems with it because I've only been playing it after I think they already patched it up. That's so nice. Oh, we haven't opened this one yet. Okay. All right. Where are the bags? Oh, that's not bad. That's bad. They're all scattered. Okay, so we don't need the 4-slot trailer. Let's get that parked up. Well, no, we won't, because I gotta get done. I'll park that up off camera. I'm guessing they cannot, because this is on Havoc, and Mud Runner and Spin Tires were both on a proprietary engine. I'm guessing this is going to be SnowRunner mods only. I mean, you can try it. You can certainly try it. Why are we not? Track, damn it. There we go. So one here and one here. Let's do these two first. Man, it's so hard to wait to get to Russia. I want to go to Russia right now and just explore in a scout vehicle until I discover the polar truck and then use that for everything. But, you know, can't do that. I want to, though. Ported farm sim mods into SnowRunner. Oh. Oh. All right. So we don't... Yeah, we don't have the crane when we don't have the PTO. Okay. Gotta do a rescue. Gotta do a rescue. Fortunately, we're not too far from home base. So we're gonna go right up here. And then right here. Okay. I had the legs up because I was trying to drive out. I think once you deactivate the crane, they fold up automatically. Oh, really? Okay. I didn't know that. Yeah, I thought when you restored the crane, put the crane away, I thought it folded everything up. Okay. Cool. I'll know that for next time. I thought I was caught on that kind of spiky log. Right. I'll take a look on the replay and see. And again, as they're updating the game, it could be that you manually have to put those away now. I don't know. Anything's possible. I'm glad we were on this side of the map and not like way deep in the mountains or something. This will be fairly quick. Yeah, no worries. I'll take any advice I can get. Alright, so this is easy enough. Let's do it this way. Let's get him sorted out. Just gonna leave that right there. All right, come back into it this way. Yeah, it was this little Halloween tree over there poking out. It looks like a little bush, but I think it's a tree or like a stump or something. All right, legs are down. Crane. So if we go here now, right? Okay. You didn't see anything. Everything's fine. Look, see? We're all loaded up and we're just pulling out. I didn't roll the truck. Nothing happened. All right. However, I did notice coming in with the Pacific, it is a little, there's some kind of gnarly angle here we need to get past, so I want to be very careful about this. That snow effect is really nice. No. Hey, Klep. Welcome to the stream. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't das vidanya. Alright. Oh, okay, so we get over here to this side. And you know what? Let's do the same thing. Let's do the same thing we did before. Let's back into it. So instead of the weight pulling us to the left or the right, the weight is just going to be off the back wheels. Less possibility of rolling. Yeah, let's do that. All right. Anchors out. Cargo's packed. Crane is put away. I think we're good to go. Whoa! Now we're good to go. I'm getting a little... It's late in the day and I'm getting a little reckless here. Where do these go? They go, back here. Let's get... do we want to go back the way we came? Or do we want to go all the way around? I guess we got to go back the way we came. Alright. Well, we can at least... The road's right here. Let's go to the road and get turned around. Yeah, it's a mouse. I I didn't even realize I was using the mouse to do that until you asked. It's just one of those automatic things. Yeah, I'm comfortable saying the snow is trickier than the mud, at least so far. I don't know what the next map is going to be like, but compared to Black River and Drummond Island, etc., Northport it's harder. It's not significantly harder, but it's harder. You can feel it. All right. So we're going to come out here and then go right here. And what is this terrain? Is that just all ice? I don't know what that is. It's got, on the map, it's got a different look and texture than any other part of the map I've been to yet, I think. Wondering if it's some sort of problematic ice. Problematic ice, that's the worst kind. You avoid that. Yeah, and that would make sense. I mean, I guess if I was a game developer, I would make Black River more of the tutorial map. You know, where you're just sort of getting your bearings and don't make it too tricky and too miserable, and, you know, just kind of let people get settled and then ramp up the difficulty. And I think for the most part that's true. There are a couple really hard jobs on Black River, but it's, in hindsight, it is definitely the easiest of the 4 Michigan areas. All right. Man, if they do make a hardcore mode option, and it is things like, I don't know, once you select a task, you can't use the map again, you have to use the road signs. I don't know, just every possible way to make somebody's life miserable. I'd be down. I'd play it that way. I have no idea how we're going to get back up this road with 2 bags of concrete, 2 bags of cement blocks without rolling this thing. Oh yeah. There's 2 reasons I don't use it. One is, as well as this whole game is put together, this first person looks like ass. That's one problem. And the second problem is, what is my man doing hand over hand? He's like hand over hand, and it's like he's got 3 hands. My friend. Whoa. I don't know what that is. Oh God. We're on like a frozen river. That's what that texture is. Moment. Yeah, you see that, like, dark pavement? That ain't pavement. Oh God. And we have to come back up here. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, that is proper ice. Now, can we break through this? Let's just find out right now. Oh, we are ice road trucking. Can we drift? He was spinning. Oh yeah. This is the iciest ice that ever was iced. All right. Step 1. Okay, that's 1. That went quickly. I'm guessing on one of these Alaska maps, there's going to be an area where it's just all like this. Maybe not the entire map, but some road where it's like this from one end to the other. I am always showing off. Yeah, there's a lot of that on this map. All right. Okay, so that's done. We need to unpack. And then repack. Put the crane away. And here's what I'm gonna do. Instead of driving back through here, I'm just gonna go out and around, because at least going out the other way, we're dealing with kind of a known quantity. It's a little bit longer, but I know how to get through here because I did it. So let's just be safe. Ooh. Yeah, I hadn't even thought of that. I thought about Australia, I thought about Africa, South America. I hadn't even thought about Iceland. Iceland is beautiful too. I don't know if they've thought about doing it, if they wanted to do it and decided not to, or if the limitations of the game prevent them from doing it. But it would be nice to see some people moving around on this map. It definitely has kind of a Silent Hill, I Am Legend kind of feel to it. It's a little creepy. Alright, now there's two places in here where we did tie off on the left and just kind of hang off that strap as we went through a side hill. So we're definitely going to do that again. Yeah, Long Dark more so than Silent Hill. Yeah, you're right. It's got that feel though. There are games that I'm reluctant to play, not because I think they'll be bad or disappointing, but because I know there'll be a time toilet for me. And Long Dark struck me as that kind of game. Now, here's an opportunity to outsmart yourself. When you're doing this little trick, right about here, when that tree snaps and catapults you into the abyss, that's a wonderful moment. It's a cool trick when it works, and it works most of the time. Most. Hang on, I got a cough. Dump button. I've got a Blue Yeti, and the mute button on it, I don't understand it. It's got the most positive action, I think, of any button. It's, right? It's like a, I don't know. It's like the launch button on a nuclear missile submarine. It's got super, super positive action and a ton of travel. So when you come out of it, like when you click back out of it, when you click into it, it's muted, and so the mic can't pick anything up. But when you click out of it, it sounds like somebody dropping a book on a hardwood floor. And I have no idea why they made it like that. You would think, right? A little bit more discreet. Carefully. Carefully. Sir. We've got like another 100 yards to go for the night, and then we're done. And I'm really just trying to finish. Oh. Safely, sir. Alright, we got this. Man, I was so happy and proud when I got my Blue Yeti, because it's like the microphone that every podcaster and YouTuber in the world uses. I was so happy. I was so happy. And then I was watching Massive G, a YouTuber named Massive G, and he was doing something from like E3. He was doing a remote from his hotel room. And he's like, hey, I'm really sorry about the mic quality. I have to use a USB mic tonight. Oh. Alright. Because normally he's on like broadcast quality, XLR, phantom power, the whole deal. And he had to use a USB mic. Alright. I felt terrible about my Blue Yeti after that. This tree right here. There is a difference. There's definitely a difference between USB and a proper mic. So that'll all come in time. I still need to get sound deadening material for my studio here. And just, I don't know. I'm never going to go green screen or face cam or any of that, but there's so many things you can do to make your videos better. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, you know, it sounds good to me every time I make an improvement, but it makes everything that I've done before then, in comparison, kind of disappointing. Yeah, I've been looking at 12 by 12 acoustic foam tiles, and they come in boxes of like 20. It's like 40 bucks for 20 of them, and you just start up in one corner of your workspace and go, you know, left to right, top to bottom. And then the bottom row and the final column, you need to cut them off, but they're just foam, so you can cut them off to fit exactly. And you can do an entire wall, cover all your plaster, and get rid of all that slapback echo and reverb and all the stuff you don't want. Right? That's us done. Is that all the tasks? That's all the tasks. We didn't do any of the timed tasks. Let's take a look here. Yep, we got 2 contests, but we did all the tasks. Now for these, this is a little different. However, this is for all of Alaska. This isn't just for this map. So we'll start working through these, and I guess we'll just start at the top of the list and work our way down. Well, we're already going to Mountain River if we start there. But yeah, we'll figure it out next episode. Right on. There you have it. Oh, that's lovely. Pulling into your driveway late at night, except I don't think we live here, so we're just creeping on some poor fool. Hey, buddy. Oh, right on. Cool, thanks, man. That's good to know. All right, I gotta wrap it up. Get some dinner, folks. Thanks for stopping back to check out The Portable Gamer. I appreciate it. Thanks for checking out the live stream. See you tomorrow.